Welcome to Card Corner. These are the cards, that's the corner. Today I'm going to be opening these 2019-2020 Marvel annual cards. It's kind of like Marvel's annual trading card yearbook that they put out. It's pretty cool to see all the characters updated. Mary Jane's joining us in the corner today. She's going to call us Tiger later, try to throw us off our game a little bit. Let's just open her up, see what we get. All right, first up is X-23. I don't know that character, but it looks like she has strong fighting skills and durability. Laura Kinney, the genetic clone of Wolverine known as X-23, worked with a younger clone named Gabby in taking out the evil Med-Xtronics and putting down their cyborgs. So she's a clone of Wolverine. Alright, next up is White Tiger. Ava Ayala. White Tiger was a member of the Daughters of Liberty and joined forces with Steve Rogers to put an end to a militia harassing migrants at the U.S.-Mexico border. Keeping up with contemporary issues. All right, next we got Spider-Woman. Jessica Drew is a member of Spider Force who traveled to Earth 3145 in an attempt to stop the spider-eating inheritor Verna from regaining her powers. Spider Force. It's come a long way since it was, like, what I remember, it was basically just Spider-Man. Maybe there's the black cat. All right, we got Squirrel Girl. When ice trolls were causing trouble in Canada, Loki called in Squirrel Girl to help. The trip also came with a brand new costume, courtesy of Squirrel Girl's mother. I have not read any Squirrel Girl either. All right, I feel like the first pack was kind of a bust, but luckily we've got 3 more. I guess the last time I was picking the best one per pack, so let's do that again. But I don't know any of the characters. I guess I will pick Squirrel Girl for the sake of comedy. All right, pack number 2, we got Odin. After his son's valiant success in defeating Malekith and saving the realms, Odin decided that it was finally time to pass the title of All-Father to Thor Odin's son. Played by Anthony Hopkins in the MCU. It's a pretty good character. It doesn't only apply to Marvel. Also Greek mythology. Or we got Vulcan. An Omega level mutant and the youngest Summers brother, Gabriel Summers, was thought to be dead. He turned out to be alive and well, settling with his family on the moon. Lives on the moon. All right, here's a good one. We got Wolverine. I definitely know him. After the devastation wrought by X-Men's war with the X-Men, Wolverine joined forces with Cyclops to find other mutants and hopefully their friends. All right, and last is another Spider-Woman. I usually take this opportunity to mention that we do trades on the channel. The information on how to do that is on the About page of the YouTube channel. Some people have been asking lately what I've been looking to trade for, and I don't think there's anything really in particular that I am looking for. I just like these cool characters. I'm not really a sports card collecting guy, but if you got something that is unusual or tells a good story in relation to the sport, and I think that is something that I would definitely be interested in. Um, I also have been trying to collect more villainous characters. So, knock on wood, hopefully we can get a Magneto in one of these 2 packs. Keep doing this and it's not opening anything. All right, next we got Thunderbolt Ross. Thunderbolt Ross appeared to be working for the government, but was actually a part of the evil power elite. Captain America was falsely blamed for his assassination. Don't know him. All right, we got Lady Sif. I think we got her the last time too. She is the... Oh, it's not... I thought this was meant that she was card number 1, but I think that's just the issue number. To combat the Dark Elf Malekith and his war across the 10 realms, the warrior goddess, Lady Sif, joined forces with Captain Marvel and formed the War Avengers on Earth. One of those Thor characters. He's got a bunch of friends. I think they meet foul fates. Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos found themselves on Krakoa, an island-sized mutant Krakoa assisted them by absorbing deadly radiation. I think this is from Krakoa. Is that the island from the Eternals? I forget. All right, last for the pack is Armor. In the perfect world created by X-Man, Armor was a student at the Summers Institute for Higher Learning and was doing her best to protect her friend Glob. I guess that's Glob there. You see his intestines and stuff. All right, last pack. Be sure to let me know which card you like the best. Who's your favorite Marvel character? All right, and here we got... Oh, that's a nice Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon is part of the Avengers team formed by Voyager to combat the evil forces of Goddess Nyx and prevent her from entering the House of Ideas. I don't know that story, but I do know Rocket Raccoon. All right, here we got Miles Morales, the alternate Spider-Man. When the nephew of his maybe girlfriend Barbara went missing, Miles Morales had an unlikely alliance with the longtime supervillain Rhino. So this is Enter the Spider-Verse, I guess, was his main claim to fame in the current movies. And everyone says that's the best Spider-Man movie. I have to disagree. I think it's probably Spider-Man 2, the Sam Raimi one with Dr. Octopus. It was pretty good, and I do enjoy that they had like the different versions of Spider-Man throughout history sort of represented in their different universes. I think that's sort of a nice way to connect reality to the fictional universe. All right, we got Crossbones here. He was at the Neo Hydra sea base when Logan and his team arrived. He was shot by Hydra agents under Mysterio's spell and then captured by Logan. So the thing about these characters is that they like make these bad guy characters, and then they tend to have some sort of face turn, I guess you'd call it. All right, our last card here is Laufey. Look at his face. The King of the Giants, Laufey, fought on Malekith's side during his war against the Ten Realms, but met his end at the hands of his mischievous son, Loki. All right, that's the last one. I think the best card in the last pack is probably this Miles Morales right here. Let me know if you guys like it better when the set is like full of all the characters you are familiar with, like Rocket Raccoon and Wolverine, or if you prefer these cards of characters that we don't get to see very often, like Vulcan, Laufey, Crossbones, Armor, Krakor. Honestly, like most of them I have probably heard of, but I'm not like super in tune with the comics, I guess. So when I do hear about them, I forget very quickly. So it's almost like I don't know them, I guess. And but it's interesting to just sort of check in every once in a while. I guess that's the purpose of having this yearbook. And as always, I love this little chart that represents their power levels on a scale of 1 to 7 for some reason. All right, I guess out of the cards that I got today, my favorite would have to be this Wolverine card, but the Miles Morales comes close, and the Rocket Raccoon is an easy third. This was the Marvel 2019-2020 annual cards. This is Card Corner. Thanks for watching.